And we're going to add a layer into your lymphatic massage. So this, keep going with the big six. That's always where we'll start. And this is going to become an add-on. So just as a bit of a background before we get into it, this will also support, there was a video that you'll find in the group, the basic pain overview, and this will really support what he is saying in there as well too. So he gets into lymphatics and how pain is interpreted by our brain. So that is the key part. So we might feel pain, for example, in our knee or ankle far away from our brain, but the interpretation of that is happening in our brain by our nervous system. Sounds like when you go glamping, it just sounds a little bit more, I don't know, fun, maybe. So where this one is particularly important is that it acts a little bit differently than the lymph in our body, outside of our brain. That is more that passive system that's happening as we're, moving our muscles and all those kind of things. The lymphatic system operates predominantly while we are sleeping. So, segue, think about all the issues that we have collectively with sleep problems, not getting, good quality or enough quantity. So we're already impeding this process because we're just not really getting the sleep time that we need. So what happens when you're sleeping is your brain shrinks a little bit, opening up pathways where the lymph can go around and clean things up that have accumulated through the day. So it's a really, really cool system. So that's kind of what we're working on when we're doing this. So yeah, while we're massaging the lymph nodes on our face, it is impacting this internal system as well. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, just understanding that what we're really trying to do is change the environment because our systems tend to get congested and clogged and things like that. And what's really interesting is that when you pull back all the layers, so the lymphatic system kind of branches everywhere throughout the body, but it really mirrors the same systems branching as the nerves, the veins, and the arteries. And the brain has its own specific lymphatic system. And I feel like it's got a great little name. It's called the glymph system. So it just sounds like when you go glamping, it just sounds a little bit more, I don't know, fun, maybe. So we're going to do some face massage. And like I said before, you can do this a couple of different ways. So you could either go through the entire big six as you've gone through before, or you can take a little bit of a detour partway through. So you would still start with the massage along your collarbone, because that's opening up those thoracic ducts, because that's where everything is going to, all the lymph. So you still start there, still go up to step 2 where you're getting those big lymph nodes along your neck. And then if you want to continue with the rest of the big six, go ahead, or you can take the segue where we're going to concentrate on your face. So think all of the motions, you're going to be thinking of going from the middle of your face outwards to the outside, so you can do both sides at the same time. And where we're going to start is your forehead. So pulling from the center of your forehead over towards your temples. Spending some time to concentrate about going over the arch of your eyebrow, so the top of your eye socket. Again, always pulling to the outside, and be gentle. We don't need to go too crazy in the amount of tension we're creating. Then come down, going underneath your eye. So again, following the bottom part of your eye socket. So everything is kind of coming to a point around your temples. So then what you want to do, so we want to move that lymph down to our ducts that are by our collarbones. You want to then pull down the side of your face. So you're moving that lymph down from your temples, maybe down towards your jawbone. So then you do have some lymph nodes in your cheeks. So if you follow along your cheekbones, maybe with your thumbs or your fingers, you'll probably find them if you kind of push in and maybe up a little bit, because they might be a bit tender. You give them a little massage, and then you want to, again, pulling along your cheekbones up toward your temples, moving that lymph from the middle of your face to the outside. Pulling down the side of your jaw. So again, moving it down from your cheekbones down towards the bottom of your jaw. And then we repeat the process. There are some lymph nodes along your jaw, so you might explore a little bit and see if you find anything there. And then the same process, pulling along your jaw from the middle towards towards the side of your face. And you can be using different tools. You can be using your fingers. You can be using a gua sha tool. I don't know if I said that properly. Ask if you need some input on that. And then we want to keep moving it. So we've kind of accumulated everything now, maybe towards the bottom back part of our jaw. And we just want to, down both sides of your neck, just bring some gentle massage, bring it down your neck, bring it down towards your collarbone. And that's going to help move some of the lymph from your face down into the system and help improve that, just the environment our head, our brain is in, hopefully helping with how our body is maybe freaking out about pain that's happening elsewhere in our body. As always, just a reminder, you might feel worse sometimes when you start adding this in before you necessarily feel better, so be patient.